Hey, good morning, Kenda. Here is Chapter 5, Lesson 1, Activity 3. Number 1, Part A. A regular hexagon with apothegm equals 6 centimeters. What is the area and what is the perimeter? So, pause the video, please, and you work this one, and then I'll work it. Okay, here we go. Regular hexagon. So what does regular mean? Regular means every side and every angle is the same, right? It looks like a perfect hexagon with apothegm 6 centimeters. And what is the apothegm? So hexagon, so you can sketch it. And a hexagon looks like a little honeycomb, a piece of honeycomb. Okay, and the apothegm is from the center. It's like an altitude of a triangle, right? It is the altitude of each of the triangles, right? This is 6 centimeters, all the way around. These are 6 centimeters. Okay, so how do we find the area? Well, your book works you through a formula. I'll just what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take one of these triangles, and the base of we want to find out the base, and then we can find the area of that triangle. And there's 6 of those triangles in a hexagon. So I'll draw this a little bigger. One of these triangles, equilateral triangles, right? Since it's a regular hexagon, it'll be an equilateral triangle. So remember that about a regular hexagon. If I went ahead and drew it's inaccurate drawing, but it kind of gives you the idea. Each of these triangles is a regular triangle, a equilateral triangle. Each side is the same length. Okay, so let's just look at one of these triangles. Got the altitude is 6 that it gives us. So we just need to find the base and then find the area of it. Okay, so we want to find this length right here. So hopefully you did all this and you got it. If you need to pause it now that you've got a sketch and you got an idea, this is an equilateral triangle. This side and the base and this side are all the same. So what are the angles in it? 60, 60, 60, right? A regular triangle. So each of these angles in the regular hexagon is 120, 120, 120, 120. Okay, 60 on each of these, and these are 60 here, right? Full turn around the center, 360 degrees divided by 6. So each one of these is 60 degrees. Okay, so you got your special right triangle in here, your 30, 60, 90. And you got this side, so if you want to use your trig relationships, or if you remember, let's see if I remember this here. If this side is a 1, and this is 2, and this is square root of 3, right? Or if we were doing I don't know if you remember it like that. So to get this side here, I would divide by the square root of 3, right? So 6 divided by the square root of 3 and multiply by 2. Or let's see, I guess divide by the square root of 3 and multiply by 2 to get that side. So I could do that. I can say 6, or multiply by 2. 6 divided by the square root of 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, and my calculator is missing this morning, so we got 12 over the square root of 3. We got 12 square root of 3. Oops, off the page there. 12 square root of 3 over 3. 4 square root of 3 is my side length. So each side here is 4 square root of 3. So you can we could double check our work here, because this side is half of that. Would be 2 square root of 3. So and then we would have our redraw our little special right triangle just for extra practice. 2 square root of 3, 4 square root of 3, and this side is 6. Well, this is just our little check here. And we got 6 squared plus 2 square root of 3 squared equals 4 square root of 3 squared. Just using the Pythagorean theorem to check our work here. 36 plus 4 times 3, 12, equals 16 times 3. Right? If I square 4 square root of 3, here it is, summertime, you know, kind of helped to, so that checks. So we're satisfied that this is the right side length. And then you just have to find your area. So the area of the hexagon will be 6 of those triangles, and each triangle's area will be the base, 4 square root of 3, times the height, divided by 2. So you got 6 of the triangles, and that's the area of the triangle. So let's see, that'll cancel there, give me a 3. I'm gonna have a 12 times 6 is 72 square root of 3. That's my area. And then my perimeter equal, it's got 6 sides, each 4 square root of 3. So 6 times 4 square root of 3. So, and that would be 24 square root of 3. And if I can't remember if it asks for a decimal, then you stick that in your calculator and get that answer. But those are the exact answers. When it asks for an exact answer and you got a radical, keep the radical. I know you know this stuff. And then if it asks for an approximation to however many decimal places, stick that in your calculator and get that decimal approximation. Okay. And now I would suggest if you didn't get the same answer, then cover up all this, or quit this video and do it again. Do the problem again on your own and make sure you can get it without looking at this, okay? And you can check this video as many times as you want. Okay, I'll pause this and then I'll stop this video and then do part B.